Hello everybody and welcome to Apple Autos. Today we're going to be taking a peek at a new 2024 Chevrolet Equinox that we have in stock at our Apple Chevrolet Northfield store. This is currently one of our specials that you can get on our website, so be sure to check out the link down in the description below. Today we're going to do a full walk around in the Chevy Equinox and do a quick test drive and review on it. Let's get into it. I've always thought that the Equinox is a really good looking SUV, especially the RS trim with its kind of blacked out accents and the red accents on the interior. I do think it's a very good looking SUV. Not only that, but it's probably one of the most practical SUVs on the road today with its large interior space and well-known reliability. The 24 Equinox RS features these sweet looking LED DRLs, blacked out grille with this nice gloss black design, RS badge in there with the black Chevy logo. I do really like the look of the front end of the Equinox. I think it's great looking with the white around all of the black accents. I think it's a really actually kind of a menacing looking little SUV. Moving on to the side of the Equinox, here's something that I find pretty cool that I didn't realize before. This whole window body line down into this rear window and the rear quarter of the car here with the side of the taillight, it looks like a very small or scaled down Chevy Traverse. So I find that kind of cool that the Equinox here is just like a mini Chevy Traverse, which is kind of interesting because the Chevy also has the Blazer, and then the Trailblazer is just a scaled down Blazer. So it's kind of cool that we have two different options when purchasing an SUV. Like the Blazer and the Equinox are kind of similar in size. However, the Equinox has more interior space and is a little bit more comfortable going down the road, in my opinion. But it's just kind of cool that you have two different options of like a sportier looking segment with the Trailblazer and the Blazer, and then more of the practical family segment with the Equinox and the Traverse. With this being the RS model, we do have some really good looking gray 19-inch wheels on the front and back of this Equinox with the black Equinox emblem or badging on the side there. It does look quite good. I'm a big fan of the white on black, just like I was up front. I do like it a lot. And if you actually look over on the mirror here, we do have a camera on the bottom of the mirror. It's because this Equinox does feature the 360-degree camera feature, which is probably one of the most high quality 360-degree cameras that I've seen on any vehicle, and that's not exaggerating. It is really good and it's super useful. Moving on to the inside of the Equinox RS. Since this is the RS model, we do have a full black leather interior with red stitching and red accents throughout. It does look really good. One of the things I do like most are these black chrome accents that are around the vents. They look really cool. I like the way that those look. I also really like the way that the steering wheel feels in the hand. It's a chunky leather steering wheel with this cool looking stitching around it. Not only that, but we do have some great tech in here as well. One of the things that is kind of cool that a lot of people don't know what is exactly, Chevy's had this for quite a while, is this little button here on the door. It's a picture of the trunk. It says max 3/4 and off. That is for actually your power lift gate. So if it's on max, it opens all the way 3/4. The lift gate only opens 3/4 of the way. That's really convenient for if you want to open your power trunk in a garage. So you can pull it into your house and then it'll stop, opposed to opening up all the way, so you don't have to worry about it possibly hitting the top of your garage door or the top of your ceiling if you have low ceilings, something like that. It is really convenient, and a lot of people don't know what that is on a lot of Chevy SUV products. We do, of course, also have all the safety features in the Equinox here with lane centering, adaptive cruise, which is very convenient. Since this is the RS model, we also have heated seats and a nice heated steering wheel. But overall sitting position in the Equinox, this is a pretty comfortable place to be. I do have power lumbar and power moving seats in all ways. I do like it quite a bit. It's a comfortable place to be. Could easily do a long road trip in here. To charge up, we have a USB Type-C, And that's about everything that you need in here. We also have 2 USBs in the center console storage there. And then we also have that Bose sound system, which does sound quite good. Hopping in back of the Equinox here, the rear seats, as in most vehicles, do drop in quality a little bit compared to the front seats. However, I do have a substantial amount of legroom, and they're not like terrible. They are a bit harder than the front seats. The bottom still has a lot of cushion, but the backs are a bit harder. And I still find them to be comfortable. They do recline a little bit. They're not sitting like upright. You do sit back a little ways, and I find it to be comfortable. I could do a long road trip in here. We can stay charged up as passengers back here too with 2 USBs, and we also have an outlet sitting down here. Then we also have a couple of vents to make sure that we stay cool or warm depending on the temperature outside. You also get a really good view of that large panoramic moonroof when you're sitting back here, and it looks really cool. It brings a lot of light into the interior. Overall, I'm a pretty big fan of the Equinox. I'm pretty impressed with how big this feels, because I do remember the older Equinox feeling a little bit smaller than this, and I'm pretty impressed in the overall size. Now, driving the Equinox, I'm not gonna lie, there's times that it feels a little bit underpowered, but it has enough power to get the job done, to get you up to speed, get you where you need to go. And the reason that it doesn't feel like it has a ton of power is it gets pretty solid gas mileage. This Equinox averages 26 miles per gallon, 30 highway, 24 city. That is pretty solid for being the size of SUV that it is. Now, I'm gonna hold my phone out here so don't screw up any numbers. Since this vehicle is currently for sale and available, this is one of our specials at Apple Chevrolet Northfield. I just wanted to talk to you about how much it costs. The MSRP on this Equinox is $38,220. We are $1,000 below MSRP, bringing us to $37,220. You can lease this Equinox for $459 a month for 36 months with $2,500 down with tax, title, license. So that's a pretty solid deal. If you guys are interested in this Equinox, be sure to check out the link down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the video today. I hope you guys learned something, and let me know in the comments below what you guys' thoughts are on the Equinox. Have a great rest of your day.